Well, good morning again, everybody, and happy Saturday. How y'all doing this morning? Honey. Okay, y'all. So hopefully y'all have seen the video that I did. It was called "I Lost 9 pounds in 1 week," um, and I show you a body shot and I showed you me actually getting on a scale. So what I want to do is I want to take you and show you what my breakfast looks like this morning, because I know everybody is going to want to know how was I able to accomplish that in 1 week's time. So let me take you to my plate of food first. Then we'll come back and talk about some stuff. Okay? All right. So just hold on a second. Let's go to the meal, honey, and see what Mama got going on this morning, on this Saturday morning, February the 7th. Alrighty, so turn some lights on around this piece. Okay, so here we have it. I'm having uh, 1 egg with spinach in it, and it has a cheese in it. I'm having a piece of toast with jelly. Um, this is my tablespoon that I'm going to use before I even start eating. I'm going to take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Now, someone did give me some advice that I need to use the organic kind that has the mother in it, and I'm going to go see if I can find that, but for now, that's what I'm using. Before each meal, that's what I take. I used a half a teaspoon of jelly. Okay, here's the jelly that I used. Now, the serving size is a teaspoon. Okay, if you can look on there and see, the serving size, actually, no, the serving size is a tablespoon. But I just used a teaspoon, okay? I just don't want to take no chances, okay? And then when I fried my egg, I used a tablespoon of margarine. Actually, I didn't use the whole tablespoon. This is a tablespoon right here at that line. I cut that in half, and I used that to fry my egg. And I toasted my toast in the toaster oven. This is the cheese that I used. I used 1 slice of Kraft Singles. I used Dole's spinach inside of my eggs. And this is the toast that I have, split wheat. Okay? And then I used garlic salt and black pepper as a seasoning. Okay? And I'm drinking water. Now, this says pink grapefruit. This is actually a sparkling water. And it has no calories in it. But that's all gone. I just took the bottle and filled it up with water. But if you can look and see, it says 0 calories. Okay? And it's pink grapefruit sparkling water. So like I said, this is water in here, but it was pink grapefruit, and I just took the, when I drank all the grapefruit water out of it, I just filled it up with water. Okay? So that's what I'm having for breakfast, okay? So let's go back to the cut, honey, and talk about this meal and what Mama's doing. Just give me 1 second to get back to the cut so we can talk about this stuff here that's going on up in this piece. Okay. All right, y'all. So, yeah. So that's what's happening. Yeah, so like I said, instead of using a tablespoon of jelly, I just used a teaspoon. Before every meal, I do my vinegar, which I left it in there, and I'm getting ready to eat this food. Shauna, can you bring me the vinegar off the table, please? Where's the vinegar? On the table, please. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so yeah, that's my little trick as to how I've been doing. I've been doing portion control, which means you just eat small portions of food. Basically, what I like to say is you eat, don't go over your serving sizes. So when you look on the back of any anything that you're eating or whatever have you, it's usually have, the serving sizes and how many calories, that it has if you stay within the serving size. So, like I said, you stick to the serving sizes or small portions. So, like, for instance, the serving size for my jelly was a tablespoon, but I just went half. So I'm not doing any harm. I'm not going over the serving size. I'm going under. If you know, if I don't want to do the serving size, then I can go a little bit under. But you don't want to go over the serving size. So that's my portion control weight loss journey that I'm on. And I started it last week, January 31st, on Saturday. My weight started at 232.6 with 2 layers of clothing on and all my jewelry. Without my clothing and jewelry, I was at 229 pounds. Today, February the 7th, my weigh-in with next to no clothing on and no food yet was 223.6. So I've lost 9 pounds in a week, and this is what I've been doing. I've even been eating serving sizes or less, and I've been putting, like I said, I eat what I want to eat. That's just the bottom line. I don't necessarily pick and choose, oh, I'm just going to eat this or I'm just going to eat that. I just eat whatever I feel like I want to eat. It's just that when I eat it, it's just the serving size amount. And that's how I accomplished losing weight. So that's the trick. Apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon before each meal, and portion control. So I'm going to take my vinegar now because I'm getting ready to eat. Oh, one more thing, Shauna. Can you bring me my bottle of water? Keep something on hand to drink when you take your tablespoon of vinegar because, yeah, it does a whole lot to your chest. Shauna, bring me my bottle of water, please. I know children probably get sick of their mamas. Always tell, come here, do this, do that, do this, do that. So I'm going to take this. Thank you. And I always chase it with whatever I'm drinking. Now, for the record, I do eat whatever I want to eat, but I must say I try to stay away from soda and Kool-Aid and stuff. I try to stick to water and the Ruby Red grapefruit juice that I showed y'all on the video that I did when I did my first weigh-in. And not no whole lot of fried foods, okay? And that's pretty much what I've been doing. You can eat fried foods, but just don't eat no whole lot of them. Yeah. So cutting back on fried foods, Kool-Aid, soda, and then portion control whatever you are eating. So this is my breakfast this morning. That's good. Yeah, so that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. And that's what I'm going to continue to do now. For my first week, I tried to focus on just getting things under control as far as how much I eat. I didn't want to bombard myself with a whole bunch of goals and things to do because I felt like I would set myself up for failure. So, now that I've gotten a week's worth down of portion control, I'm going to continue to do my portion control. But now this week, I'm going to try to add in trying to drink at least a few of these a day, okay? I drink water, but I don't drink it like I should, okay? If there's some kind of juice, and in my case this week it's been Ruby Red grapefruit juice. If it's some kind of juice in the house, I'll drink that instead. But I want to try to get my water intake up to par, okay? So that's what I'm going to be working on this week in addition to my portion control and walking. I'm going to do some walking. I'm going to try to do walking at least 5 days this week. That's going to be my form of exercise starting out. Okay, so we're going to work on water and exercise this week in addition to portion control because I want to tone up as I'm losing. Eventually, I'm going to be in the gym where I'm going to be lifting weights and all of that. But we're going to take one step at a time because, like I said, I don't want to put too many restrictions or too many goals on myself because then I'll set myself up for failure. I was watching someone's channel and they was talking about a water app. Miss Uniquely Designed. I was watching her video earlier part of this week. She's on a weight loss challenge and she was talking about downloading a water app so that she can get her proper water intake. So I went and I downloaded a water app and it says that I need to be based off of my weight because it asks you what your weight is. based off of my weight, I need to be drinking 255 milliliters, I believe, of water per day. So I need to figure all that out and figure out how many of these I'm going to need to drink. Because if it's too much, it ain't happening. Okay, that's just bottom line. But I'm going to check it out, find out exactly how much that's going to amount to. But according to that water app that I downloaded, it's 255 milliliters of water that I'm supposed to be drinking based off of the weight that I entered when I downloaded the app. I entered the weight that I started off with, 232 pounds, 0.6. Is that right? Yeah. All right, so yeah. So that's what's up, y'all. So I'm going to finish trying to eat my little breakfast here. And that's it. Like I say, just small meals. They say you should eat like 5 meals a day, which really would amount to eating approximately every 2 hours. I don't exactly get 5 in. I do get 3, but I don't always do 5. But if you want to do the 5, or if you, I guess if you feel like, because you're going to be hungry. Okay, when you're eating small sizes of food like this, in 2 hours, honey, or when it's approaching 2 hours, your stomach gonna let you know. So you can go on ahead and eat every 2 hours. You just can't eat a lot. And I'm trying to tell you, them eggs and cheese and spinach is delicious, honey. So yeah, going back and watch that video where it says I lost 9 pounds in a week. Take a look. That's a live body shot. Okay, you can see, how I look. And you can see me getting on the scale. So, Mama gonna do this right here. Okay? And I will see y'all in the next video. Okay? Only if it's the Lord's will. So hit subscribe now so y'all can keep up with Mama and see how Mama doing, honey. Next week is gonna be real interesting. Okay? I did 9 pounds in 1 week, and I have not did not one exercise. Okay? I haven't taken not one diet pill. Okay? And I've eaten pretty much what I wanted to eat. Okay? Because I wanted to be able to see if portion control only would work. Oh, and the vinegar. That's the only in addition thing that I did other than portion control was the 1 tablespoon of vinegar before every meal. I don't always get in a tablespoon before every meal because sometimes I forget. But if I'm eating like tuna and spinach and I forget my vinegar, I don't even worry about it because it's not no whole lot of calories in tuna and spinach anyway. So, I mean, the vinegar is what cuts calories. So if I'm eating tuna and spinach for lunch, I really don't need no whole lot of cutting calories anyway. So I don't worry about it too much. But at least twice a day I get that vinegar in. Even if it's not every single meal, at least twice a day I'm doing a tablespoon of vinegar before one of my meals. So I just wanted to give y'all a little idea of how I'm doing it in case, somebody else want to do it or they having a hard time or whatever. But I got to tell the truth. You can't just tell all the good stuff. You got to tell the truth. It's not easy. Okay? But nothing that works out for the good is easy. Okay? Anything that's easy may not be worth it. So, anything that's good is worth a struggle. Okay? So, good luck, y'all. And I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. So once again, I'm adding walking and water. Plenty of water. Not that I haven't drank any water all week, but not like I should. So I'm going to be focusing on drinking as I should. Alright, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Okay? Boom, pow. Goodbye, y'all, because I got to eat because Mama hungry. Okay? Alright. Ooh, knock some stuff down, honey. If I knock this meal down, we gonna fight. Hungry as I am.